Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finally, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye.
Welcome back. We've got Unlucky on the attacker side and Aether once again on the defender side. Going into this, Aether definitely seems like to be a pretty aggressive play style. So I'm looking forward to seeing some more of that here. Although I'm sure in the beginning few rounds here, we're going to see a little bit more careful play just so they can gauge out the opposing team. What are your thoughts, Stoops?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see if they can, hold up, see if they, can pull out another big game, see how well they do this time against a different team. I'm definitely watching that Cypher. That Cypher, he was pretty good last time, so I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes out for him.
The Cypher was really good, and I think the Viper had some real good uses of the line and everything. It looks like we have almost an identical matchup here.
Yeah, almost exactly the same teams.
Few different here, but
only difference is Sage and Reyna, looks like.
so I mean, with the Reyna and say, I mean, that's dual duelist, right? Does that mean we're seeing a bit more of an aggressive gameplay here potentially from Unlucky?
And I definitely think that they might be going for a more, aggressive start to this. Try to take a lead on the attack side with the double duelist. Whereas they're knocking down this double sentinel with the Viper. Really good controller. Sentinel mix up right there. We'll see how it goes though. Obviously the gunplay is very important. So utility usage, all that stuff will all come into play.
For sure.
So we'll see which team, pulls through.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because I only saw one match. Maybe it's because of just how crazy Aether was. I'm kind of my money's kind of on Aether here. Then again, I haven't seen how Unlucky plays, so we'll find out in just a moment here.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting match.
Interesting camera angle there for a moment. Jet is threatening us. Okay.
Cheeky jet spray.
Cheeky. Okay, so it looks like it's definitely going to be more A heavy coming from Unlucky here.
Oh, first pick goes out.
Already a
Mid.
line being thrown out. Some mid play going on here. Once again, Aether getting the first pick, hopefully showcasing that aggressive play style.
Wow.
Yeah, that's another shot right there.
Another huge pick on the flank opens up. Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
They're just the shots are just coming through. These guys are just really showing what
Aether is
they've got
just,
on the first round here.
and it almost from the way they're fighting, it's very patient. They just are waiting for them to walk out, and yeah, sure enough,
Yeah, that was a good peek. Good peek. Wait for the Viper to show up so the Cypher can trade at the very least. Viper just ends up picking up the kill. Very good.
can't help
Very
but
well
feel
played
this
by that.
vaguely familiar feeling from when outsiders had had aced them. Do you think they're bringing that energy into this match too?
You know, it could be. You never know. You know, they probably do have a good amount of momentum from that first win. They're probably feeling pretty good right now, so I bet you they're probably on their A game.
I'm sure the warm up definitely helps. Looks like really B heavy this time.
Yeah,
Unlucky
looks like they've
charging
been
in, setting in Sky first, throwing in some powers there. They're wow. This is everyone's right here pretty much. The Cypher is on A by himself. I don't know if he can't tell if he has the bomb right now. Really sectioning off the wall here. That nice poison cloud. Viper's always been really good for control.
Oh yeah, they're just waiting out the
And just the
poison
lion
cloud.
is so good too. Yeah, they're just both teams really patiently moving up here. Gets the Reyna, really clean headshot.
Execute. Yeah, this is about how it should go, you know? The
Ooh, a little bit of a lag. Yeah. Wow. An absolute slaughter.
yeah, and that was just, you know, on those buy rounds when you don't have anything against a Spectre, it's
Just
pretty
all
much
gunplay.
it's pretty much impossible when the people are just used running with the Spectre.
Yeah. Running and gunning essentially, which is already like hard to do in this game, so
Obviously you can get the kills, but they're very, very difficult comparative to, you know,
yeah.
a straight on gunfight Vandal versus Vandal. You
Yeah,
know,
Aether's
or
definitely
Vandal versus
showcasing
whatever.
their gun skills here. Not that Unlucky doesn't have them either. I'm just seeing a lot of really great positioning here.
We'll see how the free round goes for them. I expect Unlucky to take this round, seeing that they have the gun advantage.
Yeah, they have the gun advantage here.
That was pretty easy execute on the A
All those
side.
Vipers sniping from with a Phantom from so far away.
Yeah, Dovo.
Oh, not even a Phantom, a Spectre. Holy, oh my gosh! How do
Yeah,
you even hit
honestly.
shots with the Spectre from that far away? It's crazy. I mean, it's just the Viper, but pretty crazy shots there. Unlucky, definitely, in my opinion, gonna pull out this round.
Yeah, it should definitely go to Unlucky. Hopefully they can, you know,
Yeah, and sure
stop
enough,
the eco from going down already. They did get 2 picks, so it's not a bad bonus round for the for Aether.
yeah. I think at this point, both teams have enough money to at least get themselves some solid guns.
This will be the first rifle round of the game, so we'll see how
So,
it goes
yeah.
from here.
I think the rifle rounds are kind of going to be where we see where people are skill-wise in terms of gunplay.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna see where like who comes through big time.
Yeah.
Gonna get the big plays.
Do see some Vandals out to play. So it looks like it's not completely out of the meta yet. Looks like we are going mostly mid. Throwing out some bubbles here. I'm noticing Unlucky likes to play far when they can. If they have the option, they're going to choose that. Nice shot there. And it's Reyna, so you know it's going to be a very useful kill.
Yeah, Reyna getting the first 2 frags in through mid. Let's see if Viper can hold it. Oh wow.
Oh
Good.
wow,
Great
2
shots.
clean headshots. Very good.
See if she can keep holding. She got the ult.
Yeah, if she ults, she could take them out here. They're all huddled
gets one
together.
more?
Oh my gosh. Can she do it? Can we get 4 kills? Oh my
Man,
gosh.
we see the ace? Is this
Come
the
on.
ace?
Just Viper acing it alone.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that was really close. We'll see.
She can do it. I believe in her. Don't let your teammates steal your kill.
Alright.
Okay.
Plays it safe.
But
Plays it
still,
safe.
very, very clean shots. Very
Yeah,
impressive.
Viper coming in huge on that round.
Doing the majority of the work. The Cypher at Aether's got some competition here.
Yeah, no, we're
But
definitely looking.
but I will say the Reyna on Unlucky was also coming in very clutch with 2 picks. That's a really powerful start to a round, especially with Reyna.
Oh yeah, the 2 entry frags were really huge for them. They just couldn't take out that Viper on the on site. She
I
had
mean,
too clean
the,
a aim.
and the best part is that Viper had an ult ready to go too, so they were ready for
Yes,
that.
she saved that too, so that's really big to have for this round.
And we have
Oh,
the
this is a
Marshall.
save round. This is a save round for Unlucky. So.
Yeah, they're gonna take their time with it. They're not too worried. Definitely. So we have the Marshall out again. Reyna's going with the Marshall. We got some
Plant going
more
down.
Spectres here. So they did plant, but we've got some pretty methodical.
Few picks coming through. The
Few
retake
picks
is
coming
going
through here.
fairly well.
Oh, that was a really well
Wow.
placed stun. It didn't help them in the long run, but really well placed stun regardless. The Reyna is trying
This
to
should
take
be
on the
pretty
whole team.
free. See if she can get an exit.
Oh, she did get a kill on the way
Did
out
get an
though.
exit frag. See if she can get one more. Nope. Okay.
I think having at least one Marshall, because it seems like so far all the teams have been very rifle heavy. Having just one Marshall, I feel like sometimes changes the whole pace of the game, even if it's just only one team or both teams have it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good enough at aiming, the Marshal might as well be an operator. So I mean, we do see an operator on both sides, I believe. I think both jets have one.
Oh, they both went up to an operator.
I believe so.
Let's see here.
Let's see which jet can make the bigger pick.
Skyloud going through. We do see some, yeah, some, yes. Okay, so
Here's
we're
the first
definitely pushing towards A with her mid. Once again, the sniper. I believe that's an operator. Yeah. So Reyna and Jet with an operator and a Marshall. I don't know if Reyna got. Ooh, Viper coming in again with these clean shots.
Yeah, Viper's just
Day.
really huge on
Oh, so this is it's actually it's hard to tell because there's 2
Ooh.
Vipers.
That was
Oh, there we go.
unfortunate timing on that wall drop right there, but see if she can
Over the
pull out the
corner. Yep.
retake.
Very nice.
Only one left for them. I believe Viper's lining up for her mollies.
You might be
be
right.
wrong.
Sage could have the shot here.
Yep. Oh, she was a little late on them, I believe, or she missed the lineup. One of the
I think
two.
she missed the line. I think both, honestly.
Unfortunate, but I mean, yeah, at least you saved the gun there. It's not the worst, you know.
I mean, we are still early in the match. There's still definitely plenty of room here to work.
Oh yeah. No, it's only early into the game, so Unlucky still has their chance to make their comeback.
It seems like I almost feel like Aether plays better on defense. I mean, we'll find out
Yeah,
after this swap, but their defense game is really crazy.
Yeah, their defense is very good. They do have a very defense-sided team this time around.
Yeah.
So we'll see if how that goes on attack, if they can make it work or not.
A little bit of a delay on that shot. I think if they had just shot a second sooner, they would have gotten that. Unlucky pushing
Yeah,
up through the
great
mid
job.
once again. I noticed they're doing that a lot.
Yeah, it definitely seems the common trend is mid control on this map.
Yeah,
Probably
it
a very
seems to be
important
some kind of
part.
meta here. Oh, we got
It looks like that.
Cypher. Oh, pulling out the. So one person didn't buy.
I believe it's this full save round from them.
You think so?
I believe
think
so.
maybe I missed
They're
that.
just buying the cheap guns so they can full buy rifles the next
That's
next
fair.
round.
I mean, we already saw how accurate Unlucky's Viper. Both teams' Vipers are really good with Spectres for some reason.
Hey,
And
gun just
Sage
laser
takes it out.
people.
Yeah, I don't know, with the new stuff coming out, if there was balance changes for the weapons.
There were a few touch-ups. There's mostly a change on the running gun, and then a lot of the prices got changed and stuff like that. Not much tuning to the actual guns.
I feel like the guns are stuff that they don't really want to change too much, which is honestly fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some more cameras here. We do see. I feel like we're seeing a lot more camera work here than last game. And by that I do mean from Cypher. That's a really solid stun there, but I don't think there's anyone there to capitalize on that.
Pushing up pretty far on the A site. The Viper ult comes out.
It's such a good ult.
Gonna be a pretty hard retake for them, but we'll see if they can pull it off.
It's Viper's ult is probably one of my favorites in this game, to be fair. Like a Viper and
It's a
Reyna
lot of free
together
space.
is like a really good combo.
I've got your track.
Yeah, the Viper ult just provides so much cover.
Well, I mean,
It's
if you
just
can,
a threat.
yeah, wow.
A
And
huge
sure
win.
enough,
Yeah.
huge win. Hopefully a momentum break here. Yeah, I don't know. My experience, like Viper and Reyna are a really good combo because Reyna sits inside and just takes the shots and just buffs themselves, and it really sets up a proper advantage for the rest of the game.
A lot easier kills with the Viper ult, doing that initial decay damage when you enter it, so
True.
the shots are always a lot easier.
That's why I feel like Viper, if you're gonna play a character that's all about smoke, grenades and stuff, Viper's the best because at least you're hurting them too at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. She's very strong on this map particularly, just
Yeah.
because the wall just covers so much space. So it
Gonna
gives
be
you a lot to work with.
Yeah. It's like they're still kind of poking at B. I will say I'm definitely biased. I do definitely like playing Viper quite a bit. So,
Fair enough.
oh,
A good pick onto
clean
the
shot
Viper there.
from Unlucky. Unlucky really not living up to their name. Getting some really good skills here. Showing us some
He's
crazy
one.
headshots from Spicy.
Looks like they're pulling out the rotate to the A site, knowing that they have enough people on B to keep them away. We'll see what the operator can do in mid.
Looks like it's mostly peeking. I don't think Aether is really gonna go down mid. They looks like they're trying to stay stationary where they are.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that the jet on site is just gonna keep getting those picks as people walk in.
Yeah, I mean that operator is just such a
30 seconds
hard
left.
weapon to get around with a sight advantage like that.
Yeah, that's the one side. I think the one downside of Viper is you can't smoke off oppers very easily because you
Look at
usually
that.
use your
Oh
wall.
my gosh.
Down A.
She's just gonna hold the angle.
Yeah, I
knowing
mean
that
it's
she
just
doesn't
one
have
person
to
left.
push
Yeah.
him. So
10 seconds left.
I assume Spicy will be just
Just
saving
patient.
saving
Yeah.
the operator. I
Saving the
assume.
operator, just letting the round go, and totally
Let's see if he
understandable.
can survive long enough though.
Oh, right at
Very
the end
unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
too. And took the operator at the end too.
Alright. They're running the double operator. I guess we'll see how that goes for them. It's totally doable on this map.
Yeah, the map definitely has the room for it. Question is can they back it up with the aim?
Right. It was a big round from the jet there. Got at least 3 picks while holding that site.
Yeah, almost very reminiscent of the Viper from Aether earlier in the game.
That's true. That's true. It might be an issue with Unlucky trying to actually lock down the site.
If Unlucky can get a secure standpoint, I think that'd be okay. I'm also interested to see if, similar to Aether, if Unlucky just really takes the cake on defense. So I know like attack can be really hard sometimes.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
nice headshot there.
Yeah, see, like they're coming through with the
Ooh,
big
Unlucky
picks now.
might be coming back.
Another
So,
pick with the operator on A side again, though. Let's see. Looks like they're just rotating to B. It'll be a retake situation. A little
like
bit
the Jet
difficult
is-
for the op.
looks like the Jet is hopefully trying to go for a flank here. Both Aether's Jet and a Viper are kind of hovering right now. I think they're just trying to get a better angle, but they both have snipers, so we'll see how this goes. It's gonna be a sniper battle, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, Unlucky doesn't have to peek any of these angles until they leave
No,
from
I
the
mean they
bomb
can do
exploding. So
they can do what Jet's doing, which is slowly work their way around the outside. If they had a few more players, Aether, they could probably push some people through the mid and try to get a flank
Yeah.
here.
It looks like they're giving up the round though. Looks like
Yeah,
it's
I
just
mean
gonna
they
go to
have.
unlucky here.
To be fair, they have the lead. They're playing it careful,
Yep. They're just playing for the
keeping their
econ. They don't want to
guns.
lose the operator. And I mean, if one person's saving, you might as well have the other person save instead of
Yeah,
trying to 1v4. So,
yeah, no reason to lose your guns for nothing.
yep, exactly. Plus, they're sitting in great spots for the free exits like that.
Yeah,
Might
exactly.
see another one. Yep, just like that. Two comes down the
Oh,
drain.
that's just mean.
Yeah,
Exit
this.
frag right the last second, right before.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but you know that's
I
the
mean,
life of
it's
Valorant.
listen, it's a valid strategy because you're econ starving them at that point. Getting a little bit of money back yourself too.
Oh yeah. It's definitely the good play to do when you have an operator. I mean, that thing costs 4,700 at this point.
Oh my gosh.
So that's over half of your eco is just gone on that alone, and that's not including armor.
Yeah.
Uh, you'll definitely see a lot of saves coming out with the operator being buffed. So
That Sage Wall really does kind of stop a lot of entry because it's not
oh
worth it to
yeah,
empty so many rounds into it.
oh yeah, the sage wall. When you wall like that through an opening, you have to break the entire wall. So
Yeah,
it's just not even worth going that way anymore. So
yeah. I mean, I feel like Sage's control combined with Viper's can be a pretty scary combo, and
oh yeah,
both. Actually, no, not both teams. Also, only Aether has that combination right now.
that's true.
But
That
the
is true.
Viper, I stand by the Viper Reyna combo. I think that's a really good strategy.
It's a good dynamic. You know, just think Viper gets the easy kill or gives the Reyna easier
Oh,
kills. The first pick going through on mid.
just
Looks like they're
waiting
just gonna
patiently
grab
for
the
that
bomb and
shot.
rotate. See if they peek. Ooh, I think Jet actually legged the Reyna there. So a little bit of damage onto the Reyna.
Surprised that wasn't a kill with the operator.
Must they either hit him through the wall or legged him? One of the two. It's the only way it's non-lethal. So. But it looks like they're executing onto B
I mean,
site.
they have 19 seconds to plant this bomb.
Looks like it's going well. They take the
It's
site pretty
definitely
easily.
doable.
Getting the bomb down. And now we get to see the retake. We'll see how it goes. Oop, first pick with the op going down. Oh, actually, he killed the spike planter before he could plant. Oh, but he still got it down.
Oh,
He's
still
got the
got it
free kill
down,
still.
but
Oh
oh,
my gosh.
Jet
Wow.
with
Really nice shots
a
there.
really crazy quick shot, and then just the daggers to boot.
Yeah, the
Really
operator
nice.
doing a lot of work for him.
Yeah. Aether shaking their head.
Yeah, this is looking like another Aether dominant match, but we'll see. They did pick a defense-sided team, so they might
Yeah.
struggle a little bit on attack.
That's what I'm waiting to see, is to see if they have the same amount of, I guess not luck is the right word, but same amount of good opportunities as they are having on defense here. It is the swap though, so we'll see.
Yep.
Looks like we're going mostly A here.
Looks like they're gonna plan to hard push this. Maybe
Yeah, I
some
mean it's the last round. This might as well, but they're waiting patiently.
instant Viper
Jet
rolls.
is gonna get
Oh,
a
and
lot of
first
Jet is
pick.
gonna get a lot of kills here if they can angle this correctly.
First pick onto them. Oh, the
Yeah.
collateral.
You can get oh
Oh,
my, I didn't even realize you can get collapse in this game. Wow. Taking out 2 with one
wow.
shot.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
goes the
gosh.
round. Wow. The 4K for the Jet.
So good.
Just a little bit, a little bit unlucky on the positioning there, peeking
That
that angle at the
angle
same
is just
time.
the angle is so good, and they were all pushing from that spot. Like if Jet wanted, like they could have just stayed there and just kept making shots.
Yeah, no, they're doing really good. I mean, the
We
Jet's
did,
really popping off this one, 19 and 3, I
yeah.
think. It's just
We did get a round switch here. We're getting Aether on attack this time and unlucky in defense. So let's see if they have similar play styles here when it comes to defense, because I don't think we've seen unlucky do defense yet.
we'll see how it goes. I mean, this thing that I mentioned earlier about them being a defense-sided comp goes for the unlucky as well, because they're an attack-sided comp while defending.
Yeah.
So it really is just gonna come down to who uses their utility better, who's got the shots. It's really just like the raw gameplay.
Yeah,
coming through here.
back to basics here.
Yeah.
Some pretty passive play here. It looks like they're taking a lot of control of mid. We have been seeing Aether do that a lot with this map, but I think every team has done that so
And
far.
looks like they're walking through hallway. Oh, they've already got a few people through. Free pick on the
Okay,
one. Not
nice shot
looking.
there.
A
Okay,
little bit
so
of damage
trade
on
there.
stage.
Yeah.
Stage picking up
There it
2.
goes.
Very big for the push.
Oh,
Oh,
got
it's
flanked there.
yeah, it's getting hit from the B main. While covering mid, very unfortunate. Looks like they're going to be executing on to closer to A, I believe.
If they can get there. I mean, so far it seems like Unlucky's on their way to A. I think if they plant now, they might. Okay, so now they're planting,
30 seconds left.
and the Cypher is still far back. The
Yeah,
Viper
it's gonna
could
be
pull this off. We've seen the Viper of Unlucky do some interesting shots here.
Last player standing.
Well, unfortunate positioning there. He's didn't quite check down below
Yeah.
him, which
Yeah,
is
the Jet was
a little
waiting
bit of
for
an
there.
unexpected spot to be
Yeah.
sitting, I admit. I probably wouldn't have checked there either.
Because usually it's more exposed with that many players, but there's
Yeah.
only 2 people left, so.
Either taking the first round, it's pretty big for them considering they're very close to closing out this match as well.
That's true.
Aether's really
They
just,
could quickly shut this match down.
they're really proving themselves. I mean, they're doing really good. The shots are clean. The utility usage is good. I mean, they're really showing what they got, you know? And I think if they keep going the way things are, it's just going to be easy shutout. But we'll see what Unlucky can do. They got to break the momentum, you know?
It has only been a few rounds since the switch, so there is still a chance that we're going to see some clean gameplay here. So we already got a pick from Unlucky. They get swapped out for a
Traded
second.
back, yep. And then
Last
Oh,
player standing.
okay. Unlucky's putting in the
pulling out a
work
good
here.
move. Looks like Unlucky actually ended up trying to anti-eco, which is pretty smart to do when
Unlucky's
you're
gonna
down
get a bunch of
as
guns
much as they
here.
are.
They
This is
have
a very
they
big
have
one,
the time
but
to just go grab weapons if they want to from the from Aether. I mean, they can just time start if they want to or chase down. They really got a lot of options here.
yeah, with 4 players to sit around the bomb.
Yeah.
This Jet's gonna be
It's just gonna have their work
quite
cut
the
out for
clutch
them.
if she, yeah, it's gonna be quite the clutch if she manages to pull this off.
I mean, if the Jet has their ult, which they almost do, it'd be really hard, but I could see a really good Jet pulling that off.
Yeah, unfortunately the time kind of working against him there.
Yeah, only 29 seconds
Running
there.
out. Might get a free
They're gonna
pick
have to
here.
make a push.
Yep, there's the first free kill there.
Clean headshot there. Really took their time with that one, but they know the Jet's there now, so it's gonna be a little bit more hectic, I'd imagine. Trying to go for through the box here. Yeah,
Wow, good reaction from
really good reaction. Just
Jet.
of instant flick there. Jet versus Jet, always a fun matchup.
Oh yeah. At least
So
he took the one
we're-
kill on the way out, so not a total loss.
That's when we get something back, but we are looking at 10-4. So this is looking like a pretty gnarly match so far.
This should be a pretty nice round for Unlucky. They should be able to take this fairly easily considering Aether is on a save round. So
Yeah.
we should see Unlucky take this round pretty handedly. Hopefully
And-
they don't lose too many people.
At least this one. If they play from a distance, the pistols are just not going to cut it. And they definitely have the rifles to do it, so there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to. I mean, look at that. Already at 8 health. Like, that's... Yeah. Sky's working
Hatch him
on...
right back up.
Yeah.
We'll see what...
Man, Sky heals for that full to 100? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's also AoE. It's really good heal.
Yeah, that's a really good heal.
Yeah, Sky is very good right now. Your first kill.
Nice
for the
calm shot there.
dismiss. A little bit rough. Oh, that was a great flash.
Got a good angle here if they can take it before.
Oh wow!
Wow, was able to get away with 1 health.
Okay,
It gets
dope.
down.
Jet
Really,
coming in really big with the shots. Gets 3 with the deagle. See if they can pull it off. 45 health in a dream. They have a pretty decent flank here, actually. Might end up getting a free kill from this.
And they picked up a Spectre, so I mean,
Lives at almost 1 HP. Might actually be literally 1 HP there. 3 HP, very close.
I mean, the bomb was dropped. I mean, with 19 seconds left and both of them on A, they're gonna have to go for the kills. It's the only way I can see them coming out of this. Yeah,
Very difficult position there
Yeah.
for the Jet.
they were on both
Almost pulled it
sides.
off.
Could
Very
have pulled it off. I think if they went from a outside angle, that might have worked there.
Yeah, I think unfortunately missing that kill on the Jet took a few opportunities away from him.
Yeah,
But you know, that's you can't really do that much with the Spectre from that range.
yeah. I mean, I think even the best players, there's a limit to how far you can shoot with the Spectre.
Yeah,
No matter
that's
how
true.
good your spray pattern control is.
It's a very difficult gun to use at long ranges, and it's not surprising that that Jet lived at as low health as she did.
Sky launching their birds right down the middle. We're definitely going for a mid-centric battle this round.
Yeah, definitely either going back with the original strategy of just taking mid control and seeing where it leads them. Which I like a lot. I think that's really good on this map.
I think it's
really
because
good spot.
that's a really good sneaking shot. I was gonna say, like, there's so much open area in the mid. Is if you get control of mid, it's such a fantastic control point. But it looks like Unlucky might be taking back most control of mid here.
Unlucky playing these
Just
really
Sage
well.
left.
Reina doing a lot for the team, just holding down that spot like that.
So
He's
Unlucky
playing that really cheeky.
slowly but surely building back up the point difference here. There's definitely a solid chance here that Unlucky could bring this back.
It's definitely reasonable at this point. I mean, 10-6 is not a unreasonable scoreline to
No,
come back
definitely
on.
not.
And, I
I've
do
seen
think that.
seen them people win from a 10-6 before, like,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Or at least make a tiebreaker, if nothing else.
Right. Take it to OT at least. I think that
Let's see
totally
here.
forgot what I was gonna say.
You're totally good. Again, with the mid control.
Yeah, either just going back to that defaults, which I like a lot. You know, just play for picks, see what you can get. Just try to find an opening, because with the double sentinel comp, you just don't have the like offensive utility to push
Yeah,
the way
that's
that
true.
you need to get onto these sites against a Cypher or a Viper or something like that.
See, the team is definitely built more for defense.
Yeah,
See
absolutely.
if they can
gonna
get
be-
this corner shot. So all right, right. So right through the door. I was gonna say just about got it. Goes for a heal instead of an overshield. Yeah, I was gonna say against the Jet ult, it's really hard unless you know Jet's coming.
Jet getting the clean kill there on the save round.
Ooh, very nice shot from Sky there.
Good shots coming through from this guy. Let's see if they can get the angle on him. Viper just kind of trapped in the back of sight here. Probably eventually get picked. Oh wow, gets the first kill though, at the very least.
With a sheriff, no less.
See if he can get the extra one. If he can get one more, that'd be really huge for them. Just take their eco down a notch.
Yeah, or at least get an exit frag if nothing else.
We'll see what he can do.
Just plants right here behind the ice wall.
Yeah, very cheeky angle from the Jet there.
Yeah,
Smart play around the wall.
especially with Jet's upwards mobility, the 3D maneuvering is like. I feel like that alone makes Jet like a really good character.
Oh yeah, just the amount of mobility she has makes her really hard to keep track of, and generally just.
Especially if you put an operator in a Jet's hands.
Oh yeah, I mean, an op jet is a whole different beast than anything else in this
I
game.
mean, if she can get up top, like the upwards range is so good that like you can get, even if it's not a clean headshot, it's gonna hit most 9 times out of 10 from a higher angle. And that's just for me, like playing like Destiny and stuff, where everyone can double jump. It does look like we have someone who has been who's lagging or is okay. It looks like the team looks like Aether might do a pause here, or I believe it's. Oh. Looks like we
Uh,
did a trade, it seems, just to knock out
looks
the
like
member that was lagged out. But it looks like the match will continue as normal.
Spike down A. I know exactly where you are.
Sage
see how
taking
this
that
goes.
headshot.
3v3, the res gonna come through.
Yeah,
Big
it's kind of
attacks.
losing that one member can definitely make things hard.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It looks like
very
Aether
difficult.
is already planted. It's gonna be really hard for Unlucky's Jet and Sky to kind of get through here.
Definitely be a difficult retake for these two, but it's definitely doable with the operator.
Yeah, the operator and
Guy
Jet is a good
flashes.
combination.
Might be able to pull a few things through here.
Trying to pressure them out with a few pot shots here.
Enemy remaining.
Sky does take. Wow,
Ooh, clean
they
retake coming
quickly
through.
turned that, took that back.
Viper
They can
ulting. Try to
easily
confirm the
take this
round.
back.
Oh, and does.
Oh my gosh,
Great hold by the Viper after what
it's
looked like
really,
a.
really patient. I would have been panicking that whole time.
Yeah, that was a very good.
Okay, we got a timeout going now.
Alright. Yeah, and there's the timeout. So,
So based off of
let's-
their plays so far, okay, timeout is active. I think it was on Unlucky's team that we were getting some kind of lag or something going on with their cipher, I believe.
I'm not sure. But hopefully they get it figured out. This is turning out to be a really good game. Be ashamed to have it.
Yeah, it'd be a shame to have it called now.
Yeah, just have it. Somebody DC'd or something, their internet goes out or whatever.
I mean, 11-7 is still very close. There's no reason why we can't get like a really good match here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think hopefully they'll be back by the time the timeout expires.
I did see, so I think it was that cipher. So because I did see, I think it was Rosie was the username disconnect. So let's see if we can
Oh,
get them
yeah.
back in here.
Hmm.
And it looks like we're good. They seem to be, yep, he's loading in.
Okay, wonderful. Well, that works out good.
So we'll do a. Yeah, I was gonna say if they need to pause, they can. But it
Oh,
looks like he's in the
okay.
game, so we should be good. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna continue as normal. So 11-7, solid lead, but still a doable comeback.
Yep. Pause gives them a
Especially
little mental reset.
a little. Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes as annoying as a lag situation can be, it can be that quick mental break that can turn things around.
Exactly.
But with Unlucky's Sky and Jet, they've been showcasing some real crazy gunplay, especially in that last round. If that Viper hadn't been so stone cold, they might have actually taken that round.
Yeah, the Viper roll just makes things very difficult for them.
Yes, because
Unfortunately, if
you have to you have to commit, you have to full send, because
Yeah.
you're getting hurt no matter what.
just gotta try to find the Viper and try to trade with her while she's in the ult. But if you can't find her before she kills one of you guys, it just becomes a really rough situation.
Yeah.
But,
Playing for using that orb to kind of gauge if someone is coming up there.
oh, big
We
pick
already
in
saw a
mid.
big pick there. Pushing on mid here. Let's see if the Sky can get some kind of angle on these guys.
Either just
They're
sitting
just
in
kinda
mid
like-
waiting
oh!
for the picks.
Oh,
Yep,
so that's a close shot too. I saw the cursor to go right over their head.
very close, very close. Yeah, hopefully Cypher and Jet can turn this around. Jet still has the operator, I believe, so we'll see if
Yes,
she
which
can.
we've already seen Unlucky's Jet with an operator is a deadly combo.
Absolutely, yeah, and definitely
30
pulls
seconds
through
left.
a few picks and whatnot. Hopefully they can get on an angle before the
Locking sight.
site's already taken.
Last
Very-
player standing.
Oh, good
Oof.
placement from the or good positioning
Yeah,
from the Cypher
just
there to be
two
watching
real
that.
fast shots. I was gonna say they're almost playing like it's a defense game.
You know, this will be a pretty difficult retake. I wouldn't be surprised if he just saves the operator here.
I don't think I would blame him if he did.
probably just watch mid doors for an exit frag, or maybe even not even that. Looks like. Just yeah, I think saving the operator is a good idea for them. Make sure they can keep that defensive threat.
They're gonna have to go hard though, because after this, it's match point. So
Yep, definitely. Giving this last round is definitely a rough one, but you know if you're gonna risk it and go for the 1v3 and then end up not with the operator, it just makes the next round harder. You know.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
I agree with the save. I think it's a smart play. To save up and try to give it your all for the next few rounds. You know.
Yeah, I think with how they've been playing, I think there's definitely gonna be a tiebreaker or OT here.
Help a girl out, would ya? Cheers, mate.
I'd be excited to see it. It'd be very, very exciting to see it come back.
Especially with two teams that are so, I don't want to like equally matched. Like both teams have such great gunplay and good use of utility.
Yeah, absolutely. They're both playing it very well. Aether is just, I think Aether is maybe a little bit more comfortable on the map, perhaps, because they have this rotation in mid where they just go mid, they take what they can, they just run where it takes them.
We already have two picks, so this is looking
Yep.
unlucky for unlucky.
Not looking great for them so far. Oh,
Yeah,
gets his one back though. It's a
Sky baits
decent
that back.
trade. We'll
Running
see.
out the bird.
They can pull off the retake. Yeah,
Oof.
Cypher's stuck
Cypher's
backside,
down.
unfortunately.
Player standing.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
let's see
very
if
rough for
Viper
them.
can pull us back. The Viper almost has their ult. If they can throw down some good walls here, they might have a chance.
It doesn't
Oof.
look like it's gonna happen.
Attackers win.
Good game nonetheless.
Good game nonetheless. Really great shots in general from Unlucky. They were really showcasing some great skill play and utility. But Aether 2 for 2. Pretty impressive so far.
They've really proven themselves to be a force to be reckoned with, you know.
Yeah, I mean, case in point, sure enough, the Unlucky Jet on the top with 27. It's crazy.
Yeah, 27 and 10 is quite the score. He really
6
popped
first
off that
bloods
game.
too. Wow.
Yeah.
Very wild. Very wild to see.
He was really getting those entry picks on the op on the first half. He's
Yeah.
playing really well. He's just playing it
Definitely.
patient, watching the angles, sticking to angles, making sure not to, you know, leave something open and then get flanked or anything like that. He was really smart about what he was doing. So,
Yeah.
you know, props to him.
Yeah. But ultimately, Aether did come out on top, getting 2 points, and that should be it for today. We are going to once again thank our sponsors, Lawrence Tech University and Hungry Howie's. We will be continuing the matches on Wednesday around the same time, about 6 p.m. So do look forward to that. Jeremy, do you have any final comments you want to make about teams or just anything in general for the matches today?
Hopefully anything that I said didn't offend anybody if they go back and watch this.
It's totally fair.
No flame, I swear to God, please.
No flame, no flame.
No. I hope everybody, you know, had fun, and hopefully they all enjoyed themselves, enjoyed the viewers, enjoyed it, and all that stuff.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for joining me, Stoops. I will see you again on Wednesday, and I'll see the rest of our viewers on Wednesday as well.
It sounds good.
All right. See you guys.